Hey, y'all. That is disgusting. Welcome back to Life with CeCe, the podcast. We still in season two. We still in season two because I just started and didn't finish. Because life happened. Life really happened. Life just keeps happening. I mean, life don't stop. So here I am on StreamYard recording this episode to post for y'all today. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and if I had a guest, I would let them know, hey, make sure anything you don't want out there, you don't say, because I'm not editing. I don't edit these. These are real, raw, uncut. How they say it is how it's on here. Okay? So it's the same with me. How I say it is how it's gonna be on here. Today's title, as you can see, is called The Mess I Created. The mess I created, that came to me, I feel like it was from the Lord. I've been praying more. Um, I've been trusting more. I've been believing God for more because I feel like for the past, I'm 32, 18 to 32. So 32, 22, that's 10. The last 14 years, my life has been a mess. Don't get me wrong. I've had some good times, but my life has been a mess. And why do I say I created it? Because it's time for me to take accountability for the things I did and the things that I didn't do. So let's take it back. Fresh out of high school, I'm going to college. I mean, I wanted to go to college for music. Um, yeah. Then when I was like, what am I gonna do in music? I'm not no singer like that, so I'm not gonna be no music teacher, whatever. Went to college for music. And as y'all can see, this is real raw, uncut. Y'all gonna see the cars passing by in the background. I'm really in my car. The provoker, Lady Lorana Phelps. Oh, baby, she said, don't wait for the lighting to be right. All that. Y'all, I did not want to drop this episode till I got my hair done. Like, look at it. I done put a texturizer on my hair. And if y'all listening to this, y'all can go on YouTube and just watch it. But, I done put a texturizer on my hair. I actually hate it. I thought I would have more length to this. I thought I was gonna give Babiana down here. It's up here like a granny, like it's 2000, like 1995. So it is what it is. But back to the story. So I'm fresh out of high school. I'm grown. Okay, here I am. I'm about to live my life. I'm doing what I want to do. Hmm. And I feel like this started a cycle for me. I was in college and I was working at daycare. This is no shade to nobody. This is no shade. I'm telling y'all my truth. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And y'all see me sitting in this chair, in the seat. But fresh out of high school, I feel like this is where the cycle started because in high school or in all of my younger, minor years, I never did nothing out the box. Like, yeah, I used to cuss at school. I used to cuss. I used to cuss at school, but I was always known as the church girl. So as time went on, like in college and all that, I was about to take my final. Y'all, this is how dumb it was. I was about to take my final, and they needed me at work. I was working at daycare, and I think like the people was coming in like to do some type of check or something. And y'all, what I do? They needed me. I went, missed that final, and went. Then I dropped my classes after that. Now that was dumb. You are old enough to make your own decision. Why didn't you not just make the decision to just stay, take your test, and y'all gonna have to be okay until I get there? That's where the cycle started, I feel like, in my life. I should have made the decision for myself as a grown adult to just stay there and take my test and maybe I will be going down a different path in life right now. Maybe if I would have finished school, I don't know. So from there on, I just, whatever. Then I joined a community choir, and yes, a lot of people gonna know who I'm talking about. I mean, what I'm talking about. You may know some of the characters. I'm not gonna say nobody's name. I said characters, some of the people. I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but it is what it is. This is my story. If I'm lying, y'all can call me. But you ain't never called me before, so don't call me now. Actually, so don't call me. I'm not doing no meetings, no come to Jesus, none of that. So after that, I joined the community choir. That was the time of my life. I felt like I was living. I felt like I was on Sister Act. I felt like I was on, I don't know, but I just felt like I was just living the life, honey. It was a good time, like traveling, singing, worshiping, having fun. But also it had its down parts too. Like it wasn't always good. And I feel like I never got bullied through high school, y'all. I never got bullied. These people try, when Precious came out, these boys try to like call me Precious because I was big, but I wasn't going. I cussed them right out and kept going. Church girl or not, I knew how to cuss. But yeah, I cussed them out and just kept on going. So then after that, where was I going with that? That just made me forget. Oh yeah, I never had bullies. I never did. And I feel like my first bullies was in the church in that choir. Like I love y'all and we had a good time, but there was some times and I feel like that's where I don't know. I, I can't explain it because I'm not trying to say too much, but I did not stand up for myself. I laughed and kikied it off. No, but it was really hurting me. It was really tearing me down inside. And I felt like even when we got into the smaller group, I felt like I was the weakest link. The only way that got I mean, I loved being around them and oh, these are my sisters, my brothers, family, whatever. I felt like if I was helping out and doing my best and I'm there, I'm showing up, I'm being this, I'm being that for everybody. I'm being the go-to person for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that was the only way like I was being accepted. Other than that, they were just making fun of me. They said I couldn't sing. Only songs I got to sing was old Baptist, you know, all them, and they always would make fun of the way I sung, and it just made me feel so bad. And I'm sorry, but this is the first time. No, this is not the first time I'm telling them this, but they just tell me to laugh it off. But I'm not laughing it off, y'all. That really hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings really bad. And I'm still friends with people in the choir and that I met through there. Like those are my real, true friends. I got 3 of them, and y'all know who y'all are. Actually, I'm shouting y'all out: Loretta, Jasmine, and Adrian. Those are my 3 friends. Those are my sisters. Like nobody can talk about them but me. But no, but seriously. So I feel like my first bullies was when I was in that choir. Like my self-esteem was like, now mind you, when I did get around them, just like I started to like dress better and all this because there was a standard, obviously. You can't just get up there and look a mess. And we went through a lot. Like I went through a lot. Like it's so much I want to say, but I'm just not even gonna say it. But back to how I created the mess. I never stood up for myself. If I would have stood up for myself, I feel like my life would be so much different. You have to stand up for yourself. And even in this moment, as I'm saying this, I still don't stand up for myself at 32 years old. There's so many things going on right now in my life that I should be standing up for, but I can't do it because I'm too scary. Like, I'm not scary to where I'm like scared of what they're going to do. I'm scared of how I'm going to react because I feel like I don't have no middle ground. It's either cuss you all the way out or just be quiet and don't say nothing. So I just don't say anything. So I'm working on my communication. I probably should be in therapy for this, but I'm not right now. Okay. I was in therapy, but I moved, so I had to find a new therapist. Okay. So if y'all got suggestions, let me know. Anyway, I wish that whole time from 2011 to 20, was it 14, 15? Maybe before that, 2014-ish. I wish I would have stood up for myself. I really wish I would have stood up for myself. Anyway, continuing on. After that, let's see, what is the next case I should have stood up for myself? Like, I just let people walk all over me, like when it comes to my family, my siblings, my, at work, whatever. I just let people walk all over me. And that's not who I want to be. And with that, like, negativity always attaches itself to me, and I no longer want to be attached to that. So I thank God for releasing me, for freeing me from all of that, because I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive myself. Like, I was beating myself up. Like, God, just the other day, why does negativity always follow me? Why do I always fall out with my friends? It's because I don't speak up for myself in the moment. Like, if we arguing and stuff, okay, now that's when I'm gonna hit you below the belt, because I'm finna release everything that I held in. Baby, no. No. And now that I'm in a new situation with a ex-friend, I guess, because I held things in, and when I did speak about things, I seen how that was not taken into consideration, or I was told like I'm in my feelings too much and don't take it that way. I'm just too sensitive and all that stuff. No, you said what you said. It made me feel how I felt. And if I see that you're not taking that into consideration, you don't care about that, you don't care how I feel, cut off. Cut off immediately. I don't care. I don't have time to argue with anyone. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not going to paragraphs. I'm not doing none of that, baby. And if you play with me, I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It will be handled in the court of law. I created this mess because I do not stand up for myself. Now, let's get to the tea that everybody want to know about. Everybody want to know about. Everybody want to know about. Baby daddy. Listen, I don't care nothing about that situation at all. That is nothing to me. It's not attached to me anymore. The humiliation is gone. I don't care anything about that situation. I'm no longer posting about it. I'm no longer venting about it to anyone. I mean, unless you my therapist and you got my best interest at heart, or somebody that I really, really, truly trust. But that's another thing. I'm trying to get over trust issues with friendships. Let's see. I just don't care about that anymore. That's Zora's dad. I'm Zora's mom. I am her custodial parent, and I get to make decisions. That is what it is. I don't plan on speaking about it anymore after this, because one, I don't know people's intent, and I don't know, I don't want to put my baby in no type of situation where she could be taken away from me. Um, and I do feel like some people have malicious intent, just waiting for an opportunity to say, "Oh, I knew she wasn't gonna be able to do it. Let me go get her." No, like, I'm doing well. I'm taking care of my baby. I'm doing what I need to do. Everybody that's in other folks' back pocket, mind your business, because you don't have nothing to do with this. Okay? This is the mess I created, and this is the mess that I'm praying about for God to fix. Okay? And until God fixes it, nothing else is gonna fix it. I've tried everything. I've offered counselors. I've offered for other folks to get counselors, the other party to get the counselor, get the mediator, whatever you want to call it. I've offered everything. I have free therapy sessions. No, to no avail. Okay. So that's the tea on that. That's Zora's dad. I I try to respect him, and I don't get the same back. I'm just gonna tell you that. I don't like being called out of my name, but this is the mess that I created. And I always told God, when I'm out of your will and I get the consequences, God, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna go through it. But every day I wake up, I choose to have joy. I don't want to be down. I'm gonna go out to eat if I got it. I'm gonna go to an event if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't spend money on just anything, but I'm going to enjoy life because I really have the joy of the Lord. Like, that is really my strength every day. That's not just something we quote just for a little cliche, something cute. Like, Nobody can understand when you truly have the joy of the Lord. You can get up every day and smile and keep going, and your whole world is crumbling. You can keep going. And that's what I love about having the joy of the Lord. That's what I love about having a relationship with Christ. God, I know I don't do everything right, but what I do know is I'm trying. What I do know is I'm giving my baby the best life possible that I can give, drama free. She ain't in none of this stuff. I fall out with friends. I fall out with anybody. But one thing I won't do is take my baby away from somebody that loves her. That I'm never doing that. And so I don't want that done to me. So that's why I won't speak too much on it. Okay? So back to this topic, the mess that I created. If you do not, listen, I'm telling you. Ooh, hold on, let me get myself together. If you do not stand up for yourself, to the young girl, to the young boy that is afraid to stand up for yourself and speak up when something hurts your feelings or something is bothering you, I'm telling you now, if you don't, it's going to create problems in the long run. Y'all, I held so much stuff in from June to November. I held so much stuff in that bothered me because for the sake of, oh, I don't want to mess nothing up, or I don't want to be without this or be without that. And I'm getting over codependency and people pleasing at the same time. So, me not wanting to not have anybody, I shut up. I didn't say nothing. I didn't speak up for myself. Me wanting to, oh, everything's good right now, so let me just shut up. Even back home, I did that at home, like at church and just in life in general. I just be quiet and take everything from everybody. And then once I speak up, I'm the villain. I don't care who makes you feel. Be the villain. Be the villains in the cartoons and things. They don't have a problem with being the villain. That's their play that role. Be the best villain you could be, but make sure your heart always stays pure. Thank you, Jesus. Just keep your heart pure. Do not let your heart grow cold. Do not be bitter. Just keep your heart pure. And that is my prayer every day. God, please cleanse my heart. Don't let my heart grow cold, God. Don't let me, just have a not care attitude about things. And that's what I like. People like that, people that I don't care about nobody's feelings, or I don't care how I talk to people and stuff like that. Like, I don't like to be around them type of people. I care about people's feelings. I care about how I say something to somebody. Like, just being in a different state. People here in Georgia, they talk a certain way, and to me, it's rude. But they just say that's how they talk. Nah, baby, that's rude. Like, if you making me feel in some type of way, that's not a good thing. But to that girl, to that boy, even to that man or that woman, because I am a fully grown woman and I still am working on standing up for myself and just going after the things that I want, knowing who I am. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'm capable of. I know what God placed inside of me. Speak up for yourself and be bold in it, okay? Okay? And I'm saying this to you and I'm saying this to myself. Speak up. Don't let nobody or no one play in your face. And I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Like, for real. We have to clean up what we messed up. I'm starting my life over again. Like, I'm in my car. I'm about to go get my fingerprints for my new job. Hallelujah. Like, I am up. In the words of my first lady, Pastor Lorana Phelps, I am up, baby. Hair look a mess. Can't wait to get it done. Because when I get my hair done, I'll feel so much better. I'm back. Life with CeCe, the podcast. The mess I created, I'm cleaning it up now. I'm cleaning it up now, and I want y'all to keep listening to this podcast, keep watching this podcast, so y'all can see the growth, the growth, the growth. And if I don't grow, let me know in the comments. Say I don't see no growth. I don't see nothing different. Nothing is different about you. You still the same old, same old. Let me know. Okay. Also, y'all, don't forget about hidden gems. Let's see. Who should I put as a hidden gem? Mm, my hidden gem goes to three. Oh, I was about to call her whole name, but I was about to mess it up. My hidden gem goes to Thoretta Eileen Arnold, the full government. That is a hidden gem. Thoretta, my big sister. I love you, sis. I love you, and you know this. You have been there. Ooh, woo, this would make me cry. When I first met Thoretta, now she had these brown contacts. It made her look mean, but she is so sweet. She is so sweet. Retta, she used to pick me up for rehearsals. Like, we used to go eat. We used to do everything. We just got older, though. Now, Retta is, she about 12, 13 years older than me. So that's my big sister for real. And so I love Thoretta so much. She is so sweet. I love the way from the time I met her, she had her god kids. Y'all, she got about 80 god kids. I'm not playing. It's about 50 sets of twins. I'm not even exaggerating. Okay, 50 and 80 is an exaggeration, but she loved them kids. She helped out their mama. Like, she is a good friend. She's a good friend to all of her friends. Like, and I'm gonna do a podcast episode on that, on friendships, and that's coming up, y'all. I got a really special guest for that, and I can't wait for their schedules to clear up so that we can get into it, okay? Because we have to talk about friendships and godly friendships at that. But anyway, Retta, I know you were sent from God to me to bless my life. How you have? I love you so much. Thank you for all you do. You are so sweet to your family, to all of your friends, just to everyone that you come encounter with, even your coworkers, baby. I hope you have a good time at that potluck today. Hope you have a good time at that potluck today, y'all. If you know, you know about a potluck at work, y'all. But anyway, Thoretta, you are a hidden gem, baby. And you deserve to get your shine from everybody. So y'all clap it up for my sister, Thoretta Arnold. I love you. And Boopy loves her TT Retta so bad. I need to call TT Retta. Y'all, she loves TT Retta, okay? And I be having to call TT Retta whenever Zora don't listen to me. Now listen. Hold up. Listen. She listen to her. But anyway, also, I have to get back into the New Moms group. New Moms group, I'm coming back with that. It's a group me out there. I'm going to post the link here. The group me is so silent, but the Lord was dealing with me the other day and say, like, you need to get back to them. Somebody out there needs you. Somebody still needs you. So even though a lot of people joined because one of the influencers on Instagram had posted it for me, and they thought that she was the one running it, and they thought, whatever. But anyway, I just need to get back to it. Everybody, get up and get your clothes on, like Lady Phelps said. Get your clothes on and get back to your purpose. You know what God called you to do. You need to get up and do it. Okay? This is Life with CeCe, the podcast, and I love y'all, and thanks for listening. We back. Woo! Okay. All right.